All right, next up then, Selhurst Park, Palace at home to Luton. Oisin, starting with you. Palace kind of show an improvement under Oliver Glasner. They obviously led against Spurs, but ultimately, Spurs rallied late on 1-3-1. But, there is definitely, compared to the Roy Hudson era at Crystal Palace, there's definitely improvement for them. And, maybe towards the end of this season, a lot of fans would see Glasner's impact on this Palace team, because they have a good, decent squad, a young squad, a lot of pace in it. So, he could turn them into, I don't know, a solid mid-table team, I suppose.
Yeah, I think it goes out saying they're still missing at least something serious, but structurally at the front they look very well. Very, very well organised. The front three of Eze, Ayew, and Mateta, like they're like, I didn't see much of it now, but obviously I saw just the highlights. But structurally they look quite well. The two kind of boys playing wing back were very aggressive at going forward. They were overlapping quite well. So structurally they look good, but like
worked for 77 minutes anyways.
Exactly. So and they run out of steam, and that Spurs team, like they don't stop running at you. They're fit. They're attacking. They're gonna keep going. And Spurs at home are a different animal than Spurs away. It would have been maybe a different story if Palace were home. But look, Palace, yes. Look, the new manager bounce. I think it'll take them a lot to do between now and the end of the season to really go up the table a bit. I don't see it, not with the quality that they have. Not to say they haven't got quality, but they're missing some key players. Yeah. They're still not performing overly well. But I think this Luton team, they're quite a weak team, this Palace team. There's no kind of, they're old and they're frail. There's no kind of strength behind them. There's no bullies in that team. That's probably what they're missing.
All right, Aaron, yeah, moving on to Luton. I know we kind of just touched on them there in the last game. No wins in 5 for them, but they are kind of playing decent football. Seeing Aston Villa go to Kenilworth Road there at the weekend, and they won eventually 3-2. They're 2-0 down. Luton Town did very, very well to come back to 2-2. And unlucky to concede in the 90th minute to Digne. But they've had a lot of great performances this year. Ross Barkley's been fantastic for them. There's talks of him maybe going to the Euros, and I think probably he should. I think he should. But yeah, they're 4 points off Nottingham Forest at the bottom of the table. Above relegation. They need to start picking up some points. Like I said, no wins in 5, and that's really starting to affect them.
Yeah, no, definitely. I would say for Luton now, as the season goes on, the injuries are actually starting to add up. You have Chong now who's out for this game, I believe, and you're missing Adebayo as well, who's a massive loss. He'd be one to steal a goal here and there. As for the Palace team, I don't know what to make of them. Going to Selhurst Park used to be a big, difficult game for any team. Yeah. And now, anything could happen really. But I would say that the injuries definitely for Luton are adding up now at this stage. So it's going to be a tough one for them, especially with the new manager bounce, as Oisin was saying.
Yeah, and then obviously we're talking about quickly that away game at Bournemouth as well, which is going to be another tough fixture for them. Their away form, we kind of touched a few episodes. We touched on how their home form would be their saving grace this year, just because it's a tough stadium to go. Once the crowd gets involved, it's a real tight stadium, and the crowd are on top of you and stuff. But yeah, going away from home, it's going to be, it might be a tough, few days for Luton fans.
Yeah, Bournemouth away is a hard game, definitely for them anyway. But I wouldn't be surprised if they could nick a draw off Bournemouth, to be honest with you. I just wouldn't. I said 1-1 for the prediction earlier, and it could go like that, or it could just be it'd be a close win, I would imagine anyway.
Yeah, right. Well, we'll jump in predictions. So, Aaron, start with you. Palace versus Luton.
Yeah, I'm going to say 3-1 to Palace, to be honest. I think, the injuries are starting to add up.
Yeah. Oisin?
I do agree with Aaron that their injuries are coming up. I still think there's a bit of dog in Luton and there's a bit of frailness in Palace, so I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, I was going to say 2-2 as well. Yeah, I think for those exact reasons. I think, Palace look good going forward, but defensively they still look like the same Palace team of the last couple of weeks. And Luton, I think they will start to fight, but these are games they're going to look forward to try and get some points. Even if a draw, it's still a good result for them.